All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Countdown, 3, 2, 1. We are live. If you guys will be kind and join the live, mute your device, and that way we won't have no echo. All right, awesome, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let's go right into it. Who's had a good week so far? Today is over the hump day. All right. All right. I've been having an amazing week. Let me go ahead and come here. Oops. Hold on. Let me share the right screen. All right. Here we go. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get my favorite layout. All right, you. That's enough. You go down to your bed. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Put that down here. All right.
You're so nice, Joe. Unanimously, you are one.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Put my controls away. Here we go, guys. So let's go ahead and start with our today's agenda. First and foremost, anybody has any update or any challenges with promoting the workshop?
No challenges. I got a lot of invites out. Let's see what happens.
Awesome. I want to share with you guys, especially the people who have communities. I've made it very, very simple for you guys, but I want to show you where the stuff is at. So if you go here,
Here, where's here?
hang on a second, hang on a second. The first is want to do some quick recognition. South Africa is kicking it, boy. So you guys can see the rail is at 210, Madeline is at 174, so they're both on track to hit the 200. They just got to work on their 3 referrals or their 1 referral to premium, right? But you can see they're very consistent. And look at the end of the month, right? The end of the month, they're the same 2 that's very consistent that could also hit the end of the month as well. So you can see that consistency shows up. And as long as you stay consistent, you're going to hit it every week, every month. It's easy money, guys. Easy money. Okay? How many of you guys could use an extra $300 a month? Right? It go a long way, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but $300 a month in most steakhouse I know of could buy a tomahawk. Anybody know the tomahawk? That's a good steak, man. That's a good steak. That's enough to eat for a few days. And if somebody ever come up to you from behind, take that bone and hit him. You got a good chance of knocking them out. All right. So it's good stuff, man. And you can see on the all time, looks like Miss McKelvey is climbing up.
Yes, sir.
Madeline, McKelvey, and Breezy and Martha all climbing up. Top 6. Okay? You guys are doing a great job. Um, let me see, I got it. So that's for that. And let's see. Pin posts. Important. So when you guys go to the pin post, from now until the workshop, there will always be one pin post regarding the workshop countdown, right? When you come here and you go to classrooms, okay, and then you go down here to the workshop module, the content will always be here, okay? And where's Zuli at? This one is for you, Zuli. Look. when you click here, your newsletter will come down every day. You see that? You see that?
I need to get my blueprint first before I even think of newsletters.
Okay. So this is where the newsletter that goes out, you guys can bring it down and you can send it out to your peoples. Same thing. It's anybody. It doesn't have to be just a community owner. I mean, if you have a list, right? If you
Yeah,
have a
it's
list.
it's it's super easy to create those newsletters too. They're awesome.
Yep. So this one is already done. The whole content is already done to the day of the event. And starting tomorrow, each content is going to come out with a thumbnail. So you'll be able to throw in that thumbnail right in there. You see that? Everything's
Can,
done. So if you're running short on time, all you're doing is copy and paste, drag and drop, guys. I'm trying to make it easy for you guys.
so Kim, are you saying we go to these and we use them? We copy
Yeah,
and paste?
it's for you guys to use because this is the same content that's being posted in the community. It's the same content that I'm sending out as a newsletter to my entire list. Does that make sense?
So we could put that in Facebook or contact me on Facebook.
Anywhere you want.
Thank you.
It's for you, free to use. Okay. It's all for you to help you promote the workshop for you to get back your 47 bucks. I'm doing everything I can to help you. Okay. Now, I can't make you do it. I give you all the tools, but I can't make you do it. Okay. So, all the content is done. I'm so glad that was like a big weight off my shoulders, right? Starting to get much quicker, much more efficient when it comes to put these kind of content. I've been doing a lot of batch content. Okay, so that's been coming around pretty smooth. Like that whole batch right there took me about an hour to do the whole thing. Okay, including the thumbnails and everything else. So, um, pretty excited about that. So that's for that. And let's see. All right. So far right now, from the posts that I put in inside of the community for the people who want to identify themselves to make six figures this year, so far from the candidates, we have, and if your name is not there, you gotta let me know if you want to be there. These are the people I'm going to be working very close with to make sure that by December 31st, we hit the six-figure mark. Okay, now this is based on action that they've already taken. Okay, not just announcing it, but taking action. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, I want to build 12 six figures this year. I don't know which one of you want to be the 12, the six figures, but we're gonna, no matter what, we're gonna build 12 six figures this year. We want to be the next generation, guys. Why? We'll be the first community to do that.
Yep.
There is no one else. There's a couple people that may have produced one six figure, but or some that are very close to producing one six figure. But as far as 12, Michelle is the only one, right? So we want to be able to align and we want to be able to replicate. Okay. We want to show Michelle that her system works, right? So we want to make sure it works. So to me, that's very important that we're able to that. Anyone here would like to share any wins? Any wins that you've had in the past few days?
Just $100 sale last Friday.
Hey, look, that's $100 sale more than anybody else.
Yeah.
How many of y'all wish you had $100 sale?
I'll take it.
See, gotta be proud, my brother. You gotta be proud, my brother.
Yeah. First one of 2026. So
How
starting off
about you,
okay.
Sully? You wanted to share something?
Yeah, well, I just attended a great meeting with the Global Chamber today, and we had a number of people in there that very interested in become part of the community. I've put some feelers out there. Jim is back on board. He's really excited, so he's spreading the word out there since that's his organization. And yes, I've posted. You have to get this darn thing fixed
We'll
and
work on the blueprint. We'll work on the blueprint.
place.
Okay.
And then
We'll
once
work-
that, like I said, once I can start sending it out and sharing with people and putting the link properly
You
set.
got it.
So that would
Yeah.
be great. Otherwise, I think that the activities there, I sent some notices to Sydney and South Africa as well, and India. So we shall see.
Awesome.
Very, very exciting.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Awesome. Anyone else before we move on to the next part?
I'm not sure whether I brought this up before, or maybe you brought it up. Um, I was successful in having a new person to enroll in the HBA program,
Yeah.
and so pretty pretty happy about that. So, but it's got me supercharged now to approach many more other folks with that. Um, so every time it's 125 a month.
That's
So
right.
every time um, every month when he pays his 125, then HBA will send me 80% commission on that. So
$100, man. Should send
yeah,
you one Benjamin.
yeah, yeah. So um,
It's all about that Benjamin.
Congratulations. Definitely.
thank you.
You know, my
Gratitude.
reoccurring income has increased by 4 Benjamins a month with HBA. With HBA.
Congratulations.
You know, it's a really easy product to sell, and and the founders are making it easier to sell it. Much easier to sell it because everything in that platform supports it. Everything. I mean, especially content creators who understand repurposing their content, who understand leveraging AI tools to do images, right? There's so much inside on the premium side. There's so much. And they're just making it much easier. Even now, they put a funnel together. It's called triple residuals. You ask someone, say, could you use triple residual income in addition to what you're doing? Is that pretty enticing?
Yeah. Yep.
You
Yes,
know,
sir.
the triple residual is this one. First residual is let's go. The second residual is the builder. The third residual is the premium. Triple residuals. Very attractive way to approach someone, especially someone who's in business and they need some better penetration in the market in terms of having more attractive tools to make their attraction marketing more efficient, right? We have the tool for it. And it's very affordable compared to what's out there in the marketplace. So when we're using it, you know, every one of you guys have the bells and whistles because you have an HBA business card, you have a Freedom Machine, right? And I think everyone here has the Let's Go. Question is, are we using the Let's Go? See, even me, I had to shift my mindset and I'm using Let's Go to do the training with you guys. You guys notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Why? Because when we're using our tools, people want to know about it. In fact, this right here works better than Google Docs. And I don't have to worry about going multiple places to go find it. And I can search it through hashtag. So that's why it makes it a lot easier, right? So let's go ahead and go on into the map, the roadmap. I want you guys to be very clear on the roadmap, and I want you guys to understand the roadmap, okay? Because this is not just for PPP. This roadmap is for whatever industry you want to promote, okay? So when we go here to the roadmap, okay, this is kind of how this works. Okay. When you look at here, right here, this one right here. Okay. So when we talk about this one right here, give me a second. Here we go. All right. So when we talk about this one right here, this is your front door. This is where the daily income producing activity happens. This is your front door. That means your social media content, right? It should take you only 10 minutes. So you want to keep practicing until it takes you 10 minutes to do a 7-second B-roll. It takes me 10 minutes to do a 7-second B-roll. Okay? It takes me about 15 minutes to do a 30-second B-roll. And I've gotten pretty good to where it takes me 30 minutes to do a 60-second video. That's an hour, correct? An hour to do your content, right? That's what Michelle teaches. If it's taking us more than an hour, either we're still at the beginning stage or we're just spending too much time doing content. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Then you want to reply your comments. That should take 30 minutes. Is it bad if it takes you more than 30 minutes, guys?
Nope, because that means you got a lot of them.
No, that means you're making money. So that's a good problem to have. Okay?
How many seconds? How many seconds for the B-roll?
You
10,
got
10,
7 seconds, 30 seconds, and 60 seconds. It's on this side. Martha? It's on this side right here.
but I mean, how many? 10 minutes to do a 7-second B-roll. Is that what you said?
Yep. Because most cases you should already have a template. The only thing you're doing in there is change the verbiage. A 7-second B-roll is text over music. Text over music in 7 seconds. Shouldn't take you that long. I've been reusing my templates. So the only thing I'm changing in there is the text. Because everything else, all the other components is already there. The text and the hook, that's it. Now, free ads, I'm still working on that. I think Brahim got me on that. I'm still learning the concept of free ads. But I'm going to tell you this. We've gotten to 6 figures without free ads. Okay?
Yeah. Free ads is really for if you don't want to do like, video content that much. But even still, if you watch the training, she's telling you to put a link to a YouTube video in those free ads. And you literally have to do it every single day or it will not work.
Is this at the
She's
same time? It's the same time?
same time every single day.
Okay.
Every day.
Well, here's the way I want you guys to understand this. The more strategies you use, like free ads, 3 videos, 3 stories, right? That means the more engine you got running for your boat to move forward. Does that make sense? It doesn't hurt. If I'm gonna start learning how to do free ads, I'm just adding another engine to go a little faster.
Right.
Does that make sense? Right? If I'm gonna start doing lives starting tomorrow, but I haven't even got my equipment yet, but that means I'm adding another engine to the boat. So the way I look at it is the more engine you add to that boat, the better life becomes, right? I got a need for speed. And let me tell you something. In this industry, speeds love company and success loves speed. Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
So the more engines you got, the better shape you're in. Okay?
Can
Now,
I ask one thing before we move on to the next?
yeah.
How many people here have actually gone through Michelle's trainings on free ads, TikTok lives, anything like that? Have you guys actually gone into
Kajabi.
okay? I would implore you guys, one thing that really helped me when I started doing legacy builders is being a product of the product, right? So I would implore you guys to actually go through and follow the steps, because they're not long videos, but you get a better understanding of what you're doing, why you're doing it, how it works, structure, creating content, everything, right? Like those are the things that shouldn't be a question to you if you purchase this program. So you really, because if you want someone to, if one thing I do know is if you want somebody to purchase it from you, if you're looking to make legacy builder sales, you're going to want to actually go through it so that you can talk about it and actually give your own testimony as to what it did for you. So I would implore you guys to not just let those trainings sit there, because they are very valuable.
Absolutely.
How
You
did you get this layout? Where do we go to get this layout, please?
layout of what? This one?
Yes, that we're seeing on the screen.
It's gonna be in the community where we keep all the recordings. Okay?
But I mean, is there a place I can go print this out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where,
Absolutely.
where is
I
that?
mean, this is not the first time you're gonna see this. You're gonna see this. It's gonna be constantly put in your face
And
because this is part of everything we're talking about this entire year.
okay, and where can I go to print this out, please?
It's gonna be a PDF document for you to pull it down.
Is
You know
it
how
there
to,
now available or later on?
Martha? I guess it.
Yeah, it'll be a PDF. So I'm redoing the recording module so that way it will be nice and clean and it'll be easy for you guys to grab stuff, right? Um so actually me and RG are both working on this right now. So but the bottom line is this, guys. That's your daily income producing activity. Now, in your video, here's your non-negotiables, okay? You want to use what Michelle called the ESCA strategy: emotion, struggle, clarity, and action, right? So, through that, you have three non negotiables: it's your hook, your problem, and your solution. If your videos doesn't have these components, your videos, I promise you, will not connect. Does that make sense?
Facts.
Okay. Your number one reason why you're doing these videos, guys, is to connect. So if you're not connecting, that means your message is not landing, which means you need to work on your message. It's very important. Okay? So once you got that concept down and you learn to master that skill, this is your number one skill. You don't master this skill, everything else doesn't matter. Because that's what creates traffic. What good is it for you to have this beautiful system, this beautiful website, and it's a ghost town?
Yep.
Does that make sense? It's like you have this Lamborghini that you're using for Uber, but you got nobody going into it. You're just burning gas.
Guilty as charged.
So you don't want to do that, guys. It's okay to start messy. Let me tell you, I'd rather create videos just to learn the routine until they start connecting, they're not creating any videos at all.
No, Scoop.
Does that make sense, guys? It's not gonna look pretty at first. Man, if you go look at my first videos, I learned from it. You know what? I go back and I look at the ones that performed back then, and I come back and I recreate them. I bring him down, take him offline on the computer, run it by ChatGPT through the transcript, and ask ChatGPT, how can we make this video better? And guess what? It has worked every single time and increased the engagement and the views every single time. That's what's amazing about it. Because once you create a habit, what is the next step? Anybody know?
Improvement with practice.
Agreed? Not quite the answer I was looking for, though.
It increased know, like, and trust.
Well, it increased in like, know, and trust, but my question was, once you've learned to develop the habit, meaning 3 videos, 3 stories, right, on a regular basis, consistent basis, your next milestone is to commit to do it relentlessly for 30 days. That's when it starts. That's when the magic starts. I haven't seen anyone, guys, who truly committed for 30 days and not gotten leads and even a sale.
Yep.
Why? That's about 100 videos to prime the pump. So if you got 100 videos that's saying the same message just in a little different way, there's a good chance that someone's gonna understand your clear message. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
The problem is we're creating videos, but we're all over the place. So one day you're going left, one day you're going right, the other day you're going over the hump, and then the next day after that you go under the hump.
Yep.
Your customer is like, okay, what are we doing today?
It's like Michelle says. It's like you guys see the same commercial every single day on TV, and the commercial says the same thing every day. And it's no different when you're marketing. You show up every day and you make sure you're hitting everybody with that same message every single day. And it's going to hit. It's going to resonate.
You're just tweaking it a little bit here, tweaking it a little bit there,
Yep.
but your main components is present. Like if you go to my story, I help struggling parents. What do I help them do? Get their time back and their financial freedom back. Okay? What are the pain points? Taking a calculator to the grocery store, running out 18-hour days, missing all their kids' important times, transformation time, right? These are things that only happen once in a lifetime. And they're tired of, I love the hook that I came across from Jeff Trills. Did you really get paid on Friday? Or did your bills get paid?
Yep.
Bro, that's a strong hook.
That's hard. That's hard. That's hard.
So the question is, who got paid, you or your bills?
Trills I was happy to see Trills, man. I've been knowing Trills for a long time, since about 2018.
So he's coming around a little bit. He's getting very attracted to our community.
Yeah.
But it's, it's like anything else. You got to earn the like, know, and trust.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, guys, ladies, I'm telling you, clear message. You need to have a clear message on your videos. Okay? Now, how and where do you put that message? On social media, right? I use YouTube. That's my primary platform. Okay? I still post on TikTok, but not really me. It's AI who posts on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And gratefully, even though AI is posting, it's growing all those 3 channels pretty good. I'm getting more views on those channels than when I was actually physically posting. So obviously AI is doing something right. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm talking about increasing views and engagement by almost 150%. So we're not talking about small numbers of increase here, okay? Back then, if I would have got 30 views on an Instagram, that would have been a good video for Kim. Kim's getting 6 to 7, even 800 views on Instagram. Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
Okay? So, you got image posts. I can't tell you how important image posts are too. Why do I like the image posts on YouTube? It's because it stands out and it goes to a specific audience in YouTube. And YouTube pushes it out 3 times. 24 hours, 72 hours, and 7 days. 3 times. They push it out 3 times. So if after 7 days you're not getting any results, you change the title, you change the thumbnail, and then put it back up. You don't have to recreate a video. Does that make sense?
Yep.
It's all about title, thumbnails. Title, thumbnails. TikTok, Instagram, add hashtags. Okay? You guys get that?
Yep.
That's it. That's the name of the game. You can learn to master the hashtag game for certain platform, which is Instagram, Reels, and Facebook, right? And TikTok. Hashtags, very important. For YouTube, it's not called hashtags. It's just called tags. And it's mostly keyword tags. Does that make
Keyword.
sense? Okay. So different platforms, you got to learn the terminology and you got to learn how it works. What I will do by the end of the first quarter is I will break these things down in a module for each platform. Okay? I will break it down to the basics on things that you need to understand about each platform. I'm no genius. I just know where to get the resource and re-edit it. I got great tools. Okay? Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
Okay? So, we go live, right? 5 times a week. That's what I commit to. This year, I'm going to do 5 lives a week outside of our workshops. Okay? So, that's one of the things I'm going to improve on. Okay? And then simplify your content. Okay? You want to make sure that every week you focus on one clear problem. Why? If someone goes to 7 videos in your content, they need to be able to see that there's one clear message. Visually, audio, visual equal emotion. No visual, no audio, no emotion. No emotion, no connection. Does that make sense, guys? You guys have heard me
Yes.
this many
Yep.
times, okay? So this right here is your front door. But your goal is to learn and commit to do 30 days. When you do 30 days, I promise you, your business turns around completely. You start seeing results.
Even Sundays?
What's that?
Even Sundays?
Sunday should be scheduled. You
Is there
don't
any?
have to work Sunday. This is where batch content comes in. So when
I
you
see.
have batch content, you schedules on the days you don't want to work. You
Got
make
it.
sure you schedule content. But that doesn't mean your business has to stop. Does that make sense?
Yes, and I have another question on, you said each week focus on one clear problem, right?
Correct.
So like if we tell the same thing over and over, that's probably, I guess, the big picture. Like mine is, boost your income if you're retired or planning to retire. So I guess one week I could talk about wanting to see family and travel, and
So
next week
let me give you an example.
medical
So
events.
let's say you're trying to solve that retirement income, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's many different ways you can solve that retirement income, correct? So one video, you might talk about getting your time back so you can generate more income on a side business to be able to solve that problem. On another video would be, okay, maybe better prepare. Have 3 pieces of content, a 2-hour blueprint, so you can solve that problem. Then you get another video, right? Another video might say, okay, are you tired of waking up to an alarm clock and you're trying to get ahead on your retirement? Well, guess what? There's better ways out there. But you're still saying the same message, but you're tweaking it here, tweaking it there, and it's going to the same destination. Does that make sense?
Well, if they're
Yes.
retired people, I'm not going to talk to them about the alarm clock.
Well, I'm
Or,
just telling you. I'm just telling you
or
an example. Example.
okay, I'll figure it out. Thank you.
The main thing is understanding the concept. The concept. Okay? All right. So when they come to the standard community, guys, this is where we qualify the audience. This is where we sort out the looky-loos and those that could be potential moving forward. That's all it is. That's all it is. How do I identify them? When they pay annual, what do they get in return?
2 months free.
They get an hour with me.
Yeah.
They get an hour with me. My job is to get them to understand how to navigate the community and to get them to go to the next free workshop. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Here's the statistics. Everybody that has come to a free workshop for a whole week, that means 3 times, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Has stuck around for at least 30 days. And if they repeat that for 2 months, they have enrolled inside of the premium. The person who is a latest living testimony of that is Miss Lori. And then we also have Rich. But Rich, he skipped the premium. He went straight to the VIP. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
But he came with a different purpose. This guy, he's dead serious about this community thing. Okay? You guys will get to know him more. Okay? So, it's a filter. And that's how the filter works because the weekly workshops, and we're going to start doing webinars. This Friday, I'm going to do the first webinar of PPP. Okay?
This Friday?
This Friday. Okay? Same time, 4 o'clock. Okay? Your job is to invite, my job is to deliver. Does that make sense?
Okay.
But why? This is going to be our conversion machine. The weekly workshops, the weekly webinars, that's our conversion machine. This is what my job is, to help you convert more premiums. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Makes
And my
sense.
job is to show them the value that will justify the premium for you guys. Because the more premium you convert, the higher chance you're going to get some people to upgrade to VIP. Is that correct? It's 1 out of 5.
Yes.
Yep.
Our numbers in the community is 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5 annuals on standards turns into a premium. 1 out of 5 premium turns into a VIP. The only thing we're not doing enough is we're not bringing enough people. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yep.
But now that we have Tim Hess workshop, that also has increased significant amount of traffic. Okay? All of that is going to result into residual increase. Does that make sense? Once you got this roadmap down and understand it, you can apply this framework to any product, service, or industry, guys. This is the framework, okay? Because when you're in the conversion machine, what are we looking for? To identify the interested versus the committed. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
We're looking for people who wants to put that ring around their finger. You know what that ring is? It's called a $100,000 ring.
Oh, wow.
I'm in the process of designing one for our community. Okay? So
Oh,
when you hit
cool.
100,000, you will earn a ring,
Like the Super Bowl.
a Super Bowl sized ring. That is correct.
Wow.
Why do we want to start that tradition? What are the two things people will fight for humanly?
Money and
Recognition.
recognition.
Money and recognition. That's correct. How many of you guys would love to have a Super Bowl ring around your finger? And for every 100,000, you will have a diamond in it. So if you got 200,000, you will have two diamonds in it. You have 300,000, you have three diamonds in it. We're going to do the same way that most companies do. This is very popular in financial services. This is also very popular in big network marketing companies. They used to do that in Amway. I remember getting my 12 diamond rings. We want to go back to those traditions because that is what people will fight for. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Now, what is the purpose of the elite? Elite is your retention machine. But in the elite is where the transformation happens quick. How many of you are part of that transformation? Right? Does that make sense? How many of you are part of the elite here? You got Breezy, you got Cynthia, we got Jeff, we got Rudy. Let's see what else. Got Martha, right? Are you guys getting a feel that you have become a different person for the last 12 months to today? Some of you have come a long ways, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? That is part of the journey. My first 12 months was definitely a learning 12 months. Not only did I have to learn the digital marketing industry, but I had to learn the tech. And I've accomplished both. How many of you guys believe I got a pretty good grasp of digital marketing?
Yep.
Amen.
Let me tell you something. I don't see many people teaching it. They learn it, they do it, but I don't see many people really teaching the ins and outs of it other than Michelle. Do you? Not unless you pay them a significant amount of money.
It's significant, trust me.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
I'm considered the cheap guy around the block here. If you guys want to compare the dollars, okay? I'll have to say you guys get more bang for your buck. Okay? So
Right.
now at the end of the day, guys, you got to understand this because this box right here is the vision of our community. That's the vision. By the end of this year, we want to have no less than 1,000 people in the community. Does that make sense?
Can you enlarge that at all behind you, please, Kim?
Yeah. Which one do you want to enlarge?
The whole layout thing, the whole thing.
Is that better?
Well, yeah, but can you do the whole thing and maybe it'd still be readable?
You can't read the whole thing. Either you get a section or you just get the whole thing, but it'll be smaller.
Okay.
Is there a link to that?
No, I'm going to turn it into a PDF.
Okay.
And when you download the PDF, you can use your finger and you can expand it. Does that make sense?
Right.
Not on a PC, but
All right. No, you do that on PC or Mac. It don't matter. Okay. PDF is PDF. Now, what is the gravy? The gravy is all your upsell offer. We got the branding part of PPP. We got the 64 affiliates income. We got the guest speaker. We got the Linktree branch. And we got the done for you branch. And we got the workshop for the non-members. All of these are upsells. But what you got going for you, for those of you guys who have community, we're the only ones that's hand holding people with the community builder. Only ones. I know I keep promising you, but I will have this link up. Okay? I'm going to do it this week. I promise. Okay? Because I want you guys to get every one of your community up and running. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay? To me, that's a very big priority. Okay? Because this is how we're going to have synergy. Because imagine, like right now, I'm giving you all the content to post in your community to promote the workshop. Have you seen anybody do that? No. But why? Because if I don't hold your hand and if I don't show you how it's simply done with all the tools that we have within the community, then who's going to do it? Nobody. Does that make sense? So this is very important to me, that how crucial this first quarter is going to be. And so far, I'm very pleased with what's taking place. Okay? So, anybody has any questions on all of this that I just went over today?
No.
No.
Just to give you guys a last count. Okay?
I actually do have a question when you have a chance.
Go ahead.
I do also.
So the the newsletter that we can import into Get Response.
Yeah.
So that's going into the autoresponder and not the newsletter. Is that what it's
No,
supposed to
what
be?
you do is you bring it in the autoresponder, then you save it as a template.
Okay.
And then from the template, you can go to the email marketing and then choose that template as the message and then send it out as a newsletter.
Okay. Awesome.
That's the proper step. It took me a minute to figure that out because I was like, you know what? I can't find a way to save the template to where you can click it and download it. So the only way to do that is to change the format to an autoresponder, because the only thing that you can bring down as a template is an autoresponder. So I had to save it as a template, put it as an autoresponder, and then bring it down to school. So you got to do the same thing. You got to bring it up for school to get response as an autoresponder, and then turn the format into a newsletter, and then send the newsletter.
Where do you change the format at?
No, it's like when you create. Okay, here I'll show you real quick. Okay,
Yeah, because
Please, because I was taking
I'm in
notes and
here
I
right
missed all
now.
those steps.
so when you go to get response, okay,
Mhm.
you're gonna start as an email marketing. Okay,
Okay.
when you create that email marketing, right? So you're gonna create a newsletter. You're gonna do it by myself. You're gonna do all your titles, right? And when you go to the message, it's gonna ask you, where do you want to get that message from, right?
Right.
You're gonna take it from your templates. So when you go to your
No, Tim,
templates,
I get that, but how do you save it as a template? Because I have it in there right now.
that's easy. That's easy. So let's say I go here, right? I can go right back to where it was. Okay, I could go in here. So let's say I choose a template, right? Let's say I go in here and I choose a template. So I just use this. Okay.
Mhm.
To save it as a template, you can do it both from an email marketing or autoresponder. All you do is go right here, save it as my template.
Ah, okay. Got you. So,
And then you can name it whatever you want. So if I go here and I name it here, I'm gonna say training template. So it's gonna come up as a training template in my template. So if I go in and I go to my templates, so if I go in here, I'll go ahead and leave, right? I can go right here where this is the email marketing, right? So I'm gonna go to the email marketing and
yep,
I can go right here to my templates.
yep. Just
And
did
when I
it.
go to my templates, it's gonna pull up all my messages.
Yep. I
Does that
just
make
did it.
sense?
Yep, I just did it. Got it.
Did I lose you, Zuli? Or you good?
No, I think I'm good. I have to now go in and get it done. Yeah.
All right, Martha, you okay? Or you're seeing the headlights?
Back up a screen or two. You said when you put it in the email.
What's that? Oh, you could choose the things you want. You could choose the format you want. So if you go to
Email.
email marketing
Okay.
and you create one, it's going to ask you, do you want to choose what message you want to choose? This is where you could choose your template. You can go in here and choose your template, a blank template, or a pre-designed template, whatever you want, or an existing message. You could choose that too.
And that's going to hold the email wording.
Yeah. So like if I choose an existing message, these are all existing messages that I have in my system. I could choose any one of them to reuse them.
Okay.
Does that make
And
sense?
yes, and my question was about the ESCA, emotion, struggle, clarity, and action. It seems that that is built in to what you taught us already to include the hook, intro, pain point, solution, and CTA, correct?
Correct. That is correct. It's the same as the
They're all
five
the same.
items, but this is the formula that has worked the best for Michelle.
Well, her formula is embedded in your formula already, isn't it?
I don't have a formula. I use her formula.
No, the hook, intro, pain point, solution, and CTA is what I'm calling your formula.
That's
So
not
you're not
mine.
talking,
That's still Michelle's. That's still Michelle's.
okay, but you're not talking about two separate things. You're talking about them melding together, correct?
Yeah. It's the same concept. It's just one has 5 checkpoints, the other one has 4 checkpoints, but the message is the same.
So there's not 9 checkpoints. There's
No, it's all the same.
okay,
It's just
okay,
one is broken into 5 and the other one is broken into 4.
okay. Thank you.
Okay? Everybody say welcome, Jim.
Welcome, Jim.
Welcome, Jim.
Oh, I'm Jim.
Jim,
It.
Jim is having such a good life, man. He just found some time to be with us right now.
Hey, it's a good life being with you, Kim. I love your energy always. Thank you for having me.
All right, awesome. You guys will hear more from Jim. Okay? So today was a really good session. I hope that you guys got a lot out of it. Okay?
I have a
Today,
quick question.
go ahead, Mom.
When you first started out with the 7 second, 30 second, 60 second, would you touch on that again for the mailroom?
Yeah. 7 seconds is a B-roll. That means that you're smiling in the camera, you might hold a cup of coffee, you might be walking down the park, whatever, right? You're going to add a music for 7 seconds and you're going to put some text over it. That's it.
So we don't have to talk about anything. Just
I mean,
Just
we
show
got
up.
people here that are overachievers like Breezy. He will talk to you in 7 seconds.
I did one this morning, but I decided, well, I was out getting some passion fruit from my tree. The first thing, because I wanted fresh fruit, and I was like, oh, I'll record it. But I decided, no, I won't. I'm not going to put it up. So, but I can use them just the silent and get rid of my audio because I was
Correct.
talking.
Correct.
Perfect. I can do that.
And the
I'm
30
asking.
seconds is something that is educational. Okay?
Yes.
So it's a little bit more, it's something educational, and you can do it either voice or you can do B-roll. It's your
Okay.
choice.
Okay.
But it's
Okay.
something that is like, let's say on the 30 seconds, you're giving out 3 tips, 3 big tips. I prefer a Benjamin for a tip. No, I'm just kidding.
I agree.
Like, these are the 3 things you need in order to have an effective message. Number 1, number 2, number 3, right? Or these are your 3 non-negotiable. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Or you need to have 5 items in your video and you list them out. Those are all 30-second B-rolls.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then your 60-second, that's your storytelling. This is where you bring it home to make the connection.
Okay.
If it's longer, it's okay. But that's just the goal, 60 seconds, okay?
And you want typically 3 of those a day.
3 of those a day, but you can use the same 3 contents and post them as stories.
Okay.
So you don't have to create 6 pieces of content. You're still creating 3 pieces of content that you're using twice.
And what do you use to schedule these? You said
You can
earlier.
use the platform itself, or you can use things like repurpose IO. Things you use the platform is free. You
Okay.
use tools, it costs money.
Of course.
Every platform gives you the ability to schedule. I know TikTok does, I know Instagram does, Facebook does, YouTube does, LinkedIn does. I don't know of a platform that doesn't let you schedule. Actually, I take it back. There is one platform that doesn't let you schedule, and that is Alignable.
Okay. Got it. I appreciate it. And just a point of clarification. After joining a year ago with DGC, I dropped out with allergies and did not create videos. That's why I'm asking mailroom questions to
It's
make
all
sure
good.
I get clear.
Great.
It's all good.
Helps us all. It's perfect. Gotta go back to the basics always. Basics, basics, basics.
Basics is the
Repetition,
key,
repetition.
guys. Basics is the key. I don't stop. You guys know that I still do 7 days launch to profit every week. Every week. Until you master it. A 90 days, guys, is nothing more than 7 days launch to profit 12 times.
Yep.
That's all it is. The key, the chassis is 7-day launch.
Okay.
Why? The first day is supposed to be a tease post. That means you let them know there's something big coming, right? Your second post is why you bought. Why? What changed? What triggered it, right? Your third day is a check-in post. What did you do? What worked? What didn't work on the first and the second day, right? And this is when you're learning to do 3 pieces of content and 3 stories. So this is when she start talking about promoting stories. Does that make sense? Your fourth day is what you like the most about the system. Your fifth day is what you don't like. Your sixth day is your vision post. Where do you see yourself going? And the seventh day is a recap. Now,
Yeah.
why do I know this? Because I probably do it more than once. Does that make sense, guys?
I
Okay.
made
Repeat
a whole
6 and 7 for me.
YouTube video about the 7-day launch.
Come again?
I just made an entire YouTube video about the 7-day launch.
Yep. And then you break it up into shorts and drive them to the long form.
Yep, that's exactly what I did.
That's what I've been doing too. So you see, you could create like you guys know my 8 video series that's gonna be in the start module. I'm gonna turn it into a 16-minute video, and then I'm gonna break it up into shorts to drive them to the 16-minute video.
Okay. Tell me number 6 and 7 again.
6 is your vision. Where do you see yourself going with this blueprint? Where do you see your business going a year from now? Right? 7 is a recap of day 1 through 6. That's your celebration day. So either you made a sale or you didn't make a sale. If you didn't make a sale, you recap and say what you need to change. If you made a sale, you celebrate and you recap into that. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Tim,
Yes.
so I get a little confused with my my videos are supposed to be my story and why I joined this community. And then sometimes it's going to be my story and why I got into DGC. Is that correct?
Correct. But when you talk about 7-day launch, is one series. Okay? That's a series to do the 7-day launch.
For
Now,
me
if
to
you're
be
talking about saying the same message for 7 days, that's a separate series. You understand what I'm saying? You don't
Mark,
mix the two. You don't mix the two. If you're focused on the 7-day launch, you focus on 7-day launch. If you focus on getting 7 videos with the same consistent message, then you focus on the 7 videos with the same consistent message. But don't mix the two.
okay. So on the second one, when I do these 3 videos every day for 7 days, am I going to be pitching about the community or pitching about why I joined DGC?
The community supposed to be your destination. It has nothing to do with what you're pitching. Okay?
Well, okay,
So
use
when you
the
do a
word.
video, here's what you got to decide. The first decision you got to make is, how do I want to stop the scroll? So what do you have to decide in order to do that?
My
what are your
audience.
messages?
Your hook.
The
Your
hook.
hook.
Yeah, the
Your
hook.
hook. Okay? Now, your hook has to be connected to what part of your video?
The
The
CTS.
message.
No, your pain point. Your pain point.
Oh, pain
Your
point.
hook and your pain point, they have to be like a marriage. Make
Gotcha.
sense? Your intro should be the same on every single video. Your intro is what they remember you as. Where you were before digital marketing and where you are now. Why you are where you are. Does that make sense?
Okay, but am I going to be talking about digital marketing or am I going to be talking about the community?
Your community is the solution and the destination, Martha. You're mixing up video and you're mixing up everything.
Can I
You
can
need,
I can I make this super easy for Martha? Martha, this is what I would suggest. Log into your Legacy Builders program and go to Launch to Profit in 7 days. Watch that entire video and take notes. What that's going to do is going to help you understand the difference between the 7-day launch and when it's time for you to lead people to the community. What you want to do is create your videos around that 7-day launch. Do exactly what she tells you to do. She's going to tell you exactly what type of post to make, what type of video to make on the first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, sixth day, and the 7th day.
Okay.
That's where you start. And in that way, it'll keep it simple for you. And you'll know exactly what Kim is talking about when you come here. Because right now, you're kind of getting the information transferred. All Kim is telling you is exactly what Michelle says in that video,
Okay, thank you.
right? So
Cynthia,
that
you got your hand up?
No, that's an old one.
Oh, I thought you were saying hi.
Hello.
All right, guys. We're 10 minutes past time. And I do have to meet someone. I'm late already, but I will see you guys Friday. Invite as many
Thank you,
people as you
Kim.
want. We're going to be doing a webinar this Friday, okay?
May I make an announcement, please?
Yes, please.
For my community, S.A.U.C.E community in school, having a half hour before our meeting, just to kick it off, just say hello.
awesome.
So please, just my first ever, so I'm getting a little nervous about it, so please
Okay.
jump in.
Let's go ahead and
When-
support
That's
Zuli, guys.
Zuli.
Okay?
Yeah.
We'll go support
When's
Zuli.
Zuli?
Pardon?
When are you doing this?
Friday, half an hour before, so it's from Eastern time from 3:30 to 4. So immediately
Okay.
can jump on here. So
Can
Okay.
you
We'll
share the
come
link to
support
your
you.
community as well? So I
Yes. Share it in the community.